Assalamualaikum and hi to our beloved lecturer Dr. Uzair. Today we will present our group assignment related to how international business organizations are implemented. My name is Sidun Atika Binti Ismail, metric number S58274. Firstly, for introduction, we choose the McDonald Company as the company we will study regarding business education. Our assignment title is McDonald International Business Implementation. For background of the case relate, international business implementation is the process of introducing a company product, service and business operation to foreign markets. The goal of doing international business is to expand the company customer base and increase revenue by entering a new market. McDonald's is a multinational fast food company started in San Bernardino, California in 1940. The company began as a simple barbecue restaurant but quickly shifted to fast food concept, focused on hamburger, fries and milkshake. Wickworth was a milkshake machine salesman in 1961. He bought McDonald's from the McDonald brothers and turned it into a global franchise. Quart established the first international McDonald restaurant in Canada in 1961. In the early years of the expansions, McDonald's focused on developing a strong brand and offering a consistent customer experience around the world. As it expands into a new area, McDonald's adapts its food to local taste and culture while maintaining its core menu item. The company created a robust supply chain and logistics system to ensure the quality of its food and ingredients at all its locations.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Rasul Ashiki binti Muhammad Khairul Asrul. My matrix number is S60178. Today I would like to talk about case main issue for this case study. Okay, for McDonald. Okay, McDonald is company that has a lot of branches around the world, which is in 119 countries. Okay, a total over 30,000 outlets and serve over 50 million customer. Okay, so in this situation, McDonald have faced a lot of problems. It can be a main issue, such as cultural religion issue. Okay, for example, problem in India. Indian people are majority doesn't eat meat because of their religion, which is most of them are Hindus. So to follow their religion, they doesn't eat meat at all because of most of them are vegetarians. To respect their religions in India, which is most are Hindus, McDonald need to find other ways to stay their company in Indian country. So not only that, McDonald also have issue with Muslim country, which is they need to supply halal meat to the Muslim countries if they want to stay at that country. Okay, in addition, McDonald is multinational company, so they have a clash between original foods and traditional foods, which is for example between America and Malaysia. So America use pork for their hamburger, but in Malaysia they need to use 100% halal meat to serve the customer. So they doesn't serve hamburger, which is hamburger have pork in that, so they need to serve a cheeseburger instead. So this is one of the main issue of McDonald. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurultan Faina Zawi. My matric number is S59796. I'd like to present my part, which is the cultural difference and the language barrier. First part is the cultural difference. As we all know that the cultural sensitivity is very crucial in today's globalized market. Multinational and cross-cultural teams are becoming increasingly prevalent as more organizations expand and the global economy opens to small business. This means that if business want to succeed globally, it is more important than ever for them to comprehend the culture of their foreign market. The cultural difference in business refer to the type of conduct that are normal and accepted professionally in one place compared to another. As a result, you should take into account how culture can impact international business. This can assist prevent misconception and ensure that your company is effectively representing itself to its new market. As we all know that the difference in religion are likely can impact international trades and business. Religious beliefs are tangled with cognitive elements, providing the basis of knowledge that control and justify our attitude and behavior. This influence also have a significant impact on how people behave and purchase material goods and services. In many countries, religion is one of the factors that most strongly influence people eating choices. When new products don't go against or contradict their religious belief, consumers may consider purchasing them. Religion can affect consumer attitude and behavior, as well as food purchase decision and eating habits. The influence of religion on food consumption depends on the religion in question, as well as how closely believers of that religion interpret and adhere to its precepts. Particularly among Muslims, religion is one of the potential individual factors that will influence consumption decisions. In Islam, the concept of halal and haram apply to food. The demand for halal food has increased as a result of Muslims' rising concern about the food they eat and its content. Due to concern about the treatment of animals humanly and the belief that halal products are healthier and safer, halal products are becoming more and more popular among non-Muslim consumers. Next, I will explain about the language barrier. Based on the article on ScienceDirect.com, it's claimed that a 10% increase in the language barrier index may cause trade between nations to decline by 7% to 10%. Language problems may at best confuse people and at worst offend them. Business attempting to expand into new market may face considerable difficulty due to linguistic issues. Language barrier can cause miscommunication that endanger even seasoned business ability to conduct business with supplier or partner abroad. One of the most crucial components of relationship, both personal and professional, is communication. There will inevitably be some linguistic obstacles when conducting business with organizations located abroad. However, those obstacles may have a negative effect on the current project as well as the corporate ties.
Hi, my name is Nur Adlina Farhana binti Yusiza Hamli. My matrix number is S59866 and I will be presenting about the negative effect of language barrier. As we know, different countries have a different language, and it is important if you want to work at another country, you need to know at least a little bit of their language, at least the basic ones such as hi, hello and goodbye. So the negative effect is there will be risk passing on a potentially profitable and advantageous business possibilities, and also there will be an inconvenient environment when operating the business. And also the language is very important to have for us to have a better communication and to lower likelihood to miscommunication to deal with. Okay, next I want to present about negotiating unfamiliar rules and regulations. So as we know, different countries have their own rules and regulation, and for some reason we have to adapt with the rules and regulation when we work or we travel to other country. So the rules and regulations are frequently contradictory, if not outright incompatible. These variations should be considered in international commercial agreements. The agreement should clearly describe tax havens, attribution terms, and the applicable legalization. International organization functions in negotiation. They play a crucial part in the negotiation process. The agencies are crucial in obtaining a fair and advantageous negotiation. There are three important sectors that are essential. First, when the company isn't familiar with the current problems and regulation, the business conversation frequently take place in settings and that the organization is unfamiliar with. So the manager's comfort zones and familiar ground are both pushed by these conversations. The managers frequently lack adequate awareness of legal and culture issues. The influence of international organizations can be significant in such circumstances. An agency may be quite useful in lending a helping hand if the managers of the organizations are unclear about the problems being discussed or do not grasp the exact rules of the game. Next is when the procedure is affected by problems with time or distance. This is important when the organization managers have a short deadline. These managers are very unlikely to present themselves successfully if they lack the time and resources to meet the other parties in a remote place, or if they cannot take part in all phases of the process. An international agency could step in to fill the void in this instance as well to help them. And lastly is when there is a strained relationship with the counterpart in negotiation. An international agency may be crucial if the organization is dreading or engaging in a discussion with a party with whom it had previously clashed. If there is long-standing and bitter dispute between two businesses over a business contract, both parties may profit from hiring seasoned negotiator to advance the process. An international agency may be able to bridge the gap and create an amiable and win-win negotiation situation if the firm believe that they won't be able to pursue their commercial interests effectively, particularly if there is potential of aggressive behavior on the opposing side. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ain Amira binti Hamid. My metric number is S58600. In my part, I will explain about the analysis from our literature review. McDonald's, a global fast food chain, has a long history of adapting to different culture and religion around the world. McDonald's promotes that 100% of their products are halal, a term of designing food that are permissible according to the Islamic law, which regulation related to animal slaughtering, process, and additive. All products served at the McDonald's restaurant are inspected and approved by local authorities and Islamic inspector at the countries of export. Muslim workers, particularly female, wear hijab or head cover, and they are prohibited to show their elbow. However, they have to allow head cover and long sleeve shirt to be worn by female workers. In countries with large Muslim and Hindu population, the chain of pork-free menu item. This show the company's sensitivity to local religion, belief, and help to reach a wide customer base. Another way McDonald's has adapted to different culture by offering local menu items that reflect the local cuisine. McDonald's also show respect to local region holiday by closing its restaurant in some countries during important religion events. Finally, McDonald's has tailored its market campaign to appeal to different culture and religion groups.
Hello, my name is Nafarahin. I want to talk about case study of language barrier. Organizational communication is the way in which members of organization interact with each other and the people they serve. Considering the language differences cultures, many international brands have to pay special attention to the translated version of their brand and product names when expanding to other versions of the country, especially in China, where people show more interest in name with appropriate meaning or with funny pronunciation which they easily remember. There are several overcoming for these language barriers between employees and customers. For example, language training and use a translator.
The decision made by political leaders can impact tax, labor law, raw material costs, transportation, structure, education system, and more. To address this concern, many countries have enhanced regulation that limit or ban the advertising of fast food products to children. These guidelines set standards for the responsible and ethical marketing of fast food products and help the company comply with local regulation. In other countries such as India, the company is not allowed to serve beef or pork products due to cultural and religion restrictions. As a result, McDonald's India offers a vegetarian menu that includes items such as the McAloo Tikki Burger and the McVeggie Burger. To ensure compliance with labor law in many countries, McDonald's has developed and implemented various policies and practices. For example, the company has established global standards for fair and safe working conditions, which are enforced through regular audit and monitoring. Safety standards are also a major challenge faced by McDonald's in different countries. Each country has its own set of standards for food safety and hygiene, and McDonald's must adhere to these standards in each country. Tax law, which regulate the payment of tax of profit, income, and goods and service, vary from country to country, can be complex to navigate. However, these strategies have often come under scrutiny from government tax authorities and the public, who have accused the company of avoiding tax. In conclusion, McDonald's faces a variety of rules, regulation, and tax law in each country it operates in. The company must comply with this regulation in order to cooperate or to operate successfully in each country, and this can be expensive and complex.
Next, for case study of procedure is affected by problem in order to control the thousands of franchise in the system. McDonald's corporate utilizes a combination of methods. Both the rules approach and the cultural approach are applied by management in order to ensure that the international outlet maximize their potential without disrupting the overall corporate plan. The elements of the rules approach are very evident when manifesting the requirement of the franchise. Operators who disobey these rules and can lose their franchise, and this has occurred in the past. The control for corporate can be intensive at times and franchises are constantly treated. There are two major business functions that are detected by the country: local influence and symbolize the cultural approach, freedom, product development and marketing. Communication in negotiation is the means by which negotiators can achieve objective good relationship and resolve dispute. Communication become even more important when negotiation include counterparts that are from different cultures. When negotiating with foreign supplier, McDonald company faces various obstacles such as familiar law, ideologies, government which are usually not present in negotiation, for example with US supplier.
For conclusion, the adoption of McDonald's foreign business plan has been a hard success over the last few decades. The company has effectively expanded into numerous nations and built a strong brand image around the world. The secret of McDonald's success is its ability to adapt to local market conditions and cultural norms while retaining its core idea of quality and affordability. The corporation has accomplished this by forming a number of strategic alliances and being proactive in overcoming cultural and regulatory issues. That's all for us. Thank you.